Alright, y'all. I'm back at you with another beer review. And this is the Icehouse. This is a nice beer made by the Miller Company. This came out around 1993. They were looking to have a beer to try to be different, to increase sales and whatnot, because they were number 2 right behind Anheuser-Busch. The Miller High Life was behind in sales, while Miller Lite was doing pretty good. That's what was keeping them up in the game. So yeah, they made Icehouse. Now, before Icehouse, they were selling something from what they call Plank Brewing. It was a beer called, can't remember the name, but it was brewed out of Canada. It was an ice beer. But Icehouse was the first domestic ice beer. And what that is, they go through the brewing process, right? And then they bring temperatures below freezing to create ice crystals. Then they age it. See, they make the ice crystals before they age it. And it's supposedly supposed to make it smoother. Nah, that ain't the case. Really, all it does, in my opinion, it kind of takes out the taste of some things and leaves you more with the alcohol content. Now, this is not a high gravity. While you have a lot of high gravities that will be ice beers, I believe anyways. I ain't that knowledgeable on high gravities, but I know enough to give you some information. This is only 5.5% ABV. I don't know the IBUs on it, but it says on the can since 1855. So, only way I know to put it, Plank Road themselves were brewing since 1855, which was bought out by Miller. But the Icehouse, this is my understanding. I may be wrong, but this is from my digging. You ain't gonna find much on the Icehouse webpage, I'll tell you that much. But Icehouse itself was 1993, I believe. So, I'm using a cell phone to record this time. I think I fried the computer. I was listening to some Crowbar and clicking on a web page, and all of a sudden it made a weird funky noise that wouldn't stop. So I turned off the computer, turned it back on, and all the files on there were lost. So I hit file recovery, and it's been going through the process for the past hour. So let's pour this up. Only got 12 minutes and 20 seconds available for this, which is plenty of time, but let's pour this up. Using the glass I used earlier. Shoot, I got water on it. I pour it right there. I'll get it up here in a minute. You pretty much know what to expect if you've had an ice beer or a high gravity. Icehouse also does a high gravity called Edge. I personally don't think I've had it, but I've heard a lot about it. But that's all I'm going to say there. And, of course, typical. See, clear beer, your pale straw color, big fat bubbles, foamy. Just very soapy, sudsy. I got the 4-pack of 16-ounce cans. What date we got on here? July 27th of 2020. So, I don't know when it would have been canned or brewed on, but the best buy date is July 27th. It is what? April 17th now? See if there's anything on here. Labels it as an ale, but it's a lager. Has 153 calories, 11.6 carbs, Zero fat and 1 gram of protein. Protein, way better than quarantine. Fat bubbles kind of dissipate quickly. I mean, leaves you with pretty much no head. I still got some in the glass. So, I'll just go with it from there. Using my Sierra Nevada glass, which I love. I don't want to use my big mug like I did in my live one. I was a little bit buzzed in the live feed of this, but hey, I was having fun. It's Saturday, and I'm gonna have a few of these, and I'll have fun again. Well, I've had probably, this will be my 4th beer today, I think. Yeah. See, your typical colors. See how the head just dissipates. It's like soap from your dishwater. Alright. On the nose, you get the cereal grain. It's a little different from the nose you would get on typical High Life, but you can tell it's still a cereal grain. It is still corn. But it's like it's more of a sweet corn. Almost like a more longer cooked sweet corn. With it being an ice beer, that's what's going to make that corn smell a little bit stronger, I believe, and a little more, I call it harsh. They call it smoother, I call it harsher. But it smells really sweet, very sweet. You pick up a little bit of malted barley on there, but it's a very faint malted barley. Let's dive in. I can't make this video too long, so I want to finish it before 12 minutes is up. Because, it seems like I'm doing longer and longer reviews. Just like on the nose, it tastes like what it smells like. It's very sweet, very cereal grainy, corn, sweet corn. Though I'm sure it's corn syrup. I'm sure they use hops. Well, I know they use hops, but it's not, it ain't gonna be a very big hop variety. It ain't gonna be dry hopped, and the hops that they use is probably not exactly hops. It's more of a hop extract. I may be wrong, but that's my guess. If somebody has more knowledge on it than me, leave it in the comments. But I believe it's hop extract. I'd appreciate it more if it had a little more carbonation. It's not carbonated enough. After you take a few sips and let it kind of settle, you can taste a hop extract presence. Yeah, the hop taste will linger on your mouth, but it's after that adjunct taste goes away. I mean, the first thing you're going to get is the adjunct. But look, see, I mean, you can see a few bubbles of carbonation, but maybe if I had this fresher, it'd be more carbonated. I mean, see, you really ain't got no head. I don't expect it to leave any lacing. It's just sweet. That's pretty much it. I mean, you can taste the barley. You definitely can taste the malted barley. But up front, it's the corn adjuncts. Sweet corn. Sweet feed, if you've ever had animal sweet feed. Yeah, I know y'all thinking, what? You tasted animal sweet feed? Yes, I have. I have took a few bites of animal sweet feed. While you're thinking it's nasty, well, what do a lot of people do that brew shine? And I know this from personal experience. Not saying I actually brewed it myself, but we won't go into that. But you can use sweet feed. And sorry for the little mark on my side of my nose. Been experimenting with face soap, and my face is just sensitive. But anyways, yeah, you use sweet feed, or can use sweet feed in the place of corn for brewing shine. I mean, because all you doing, you need your starches, and, use your yeast, convert it to alcohol, and boil it. I'm at 11 minutes and 22 seconds, so I only got a minute left, so I gotta hurry. I ain't gonna be able to finish this beer on camera. It's not a bad brewed beer, but it's too sweet for my liking. If I had more alcohol and I was looking to get drunk, yeah, then I'd do it. I'd go for a high gravity. But if I was going to go for a high gravity, I'm going to go for Old English 800. This is not really my style, but it's not a bad beer for what it is. I forgot the price of it. I'm sure the price is a little bit cheaper. 20 seconds left on the video. I'll do a little swirl to show you. You ain't gonna really get no pretty lacing on it. Get it. Try it out for yourself. Everybody should try something different.